3 tips that you can use in order to have the best 2025 ever. Let's get into it. What's going on, everybody? It's Jamel Gibbs, your family-oriented entrepreneur. Welcome to another video. So in this video, what I want to do is share with you 3 key tips that I've been using for years in order to continually improve myself, continually improve in business in general, and in life. All of us want to make improvements. We all want to be the best version of ourselves. And being that this is coming to the ending of the year, what I decided to do is put together a video on how you can make 2025 the best year that you've ever had. So let's get into these 3 tips. So the first tip that we're going to talk about is preparation. This is cliche. You've heard it before. Set goals. You know, everybody sets goals at the beginning of the year. What we do different, and what I've been doing different for the last 20 plus years, is setting my goals early. Now, this is not something that I've known all the time. This is something that I accidentally discovered just by trial and error. But typically, when I set my goals right around September, I start to build momentum going into the following year. So this way, it'll be a lot easier for me to hit my goals during the course of the year, being that I've already created that momentum during the last quarter of the previous year. I've done videos on this in the past where I've talked about this particular strategy and how it works well for me, but really setting my goals early and being able to create that momentum going into the next year helps me to catapult my business each and every single year. Now, sometimes I'm a little too aggressive, so it may slow me down in certain aspects of business and, in life in general. But generally, when I create that momentum going into the following year, meaning I set my goals in September rather than the last week of December, I'm already building up what the next year is going to be like. Now, if you receive this video after September or October, it's perfectly fine. Still early enough, as long as it's not the last week of December, right? Set your goals as soon as possible and start going toward your goals. Start building that momentum going into the following year so you can hit the ground running and hit all your goals. So that's tip number 1. Now, tip number 2 coincides with tip number 1, and that's don't slow down. A lot of people around this time of the year, once October hits and, October is completely done, they start getting into the holiday season. A lot of people get into vacation mode mentally, right? So what they do is they start slowing down the business. This is time for family. This is time for friends. And we totally understand that, right? But what we've been doing differently over the last 10 years or so is doubling down around this time of the year. And because of that, I've been having some of the best end of the year profits to show for. So December is usually one of my biggest months in the entire year, and that's because we double down on marketing. We double down on reaching out to motivated sellers. We double down on everything we do while everybody else is slowing down. So if your competition, which 9 times out of 10, they're going to be slowing down because they're in the holiday season and they're mentally in vacation mode, is slowing down, that provides more opportunity for you to be able to build up, to be able to win as you build your business. And if you're already a successful investor and you have a team, make them double down so that you can increase your profits towards the end of the year. So the key point that I'm trying to bring out here is while everybody else is slowing down your competition, you should be doubling down on what you're doing to increase your profits. And even if you don't increase your profits right away, guess what? You're building that momentum going into the following year. And that's exactly what we're talking about when it came to step number 1, setting goals and building that momentum, right? So step number 1 is to set the goals early and start building that momentum. Step number 2 is to double down while everybody else slows down. This is going to have a drastic impact on your business. I'm telling you, if you implement this stuff, you're going to be winning in 2025. Let's move into the next tip. Now, the third tip that I want to share with you today, and this has helped me drastically over the years, is to be intentional. Get clear on 3 things that you want to accomplish during the course of the year. Make it a super big goal for yourself and go after it. 3 things. That's it. You can go for 4, but I prefer 3 things that you know you can accomplish during the course of the year. It doesn't have to be next week, doesn't have to be next month, doesn't have to be by the summertime. It can be during the course of the entire year. Let's say, for example, you want to do 1 extra deal per month. You want to do 12 extra deals during the course of the year. How can you get to that extra 12 deals during the course of the year? What you'll do is set the goal for yourself. Be intentional about what you're doing. Get clear. Don't go after every single thing. Don't go after this shiny object syndrome. what you're going to do is get clear on one thing in your business that you want to improve during the course of the year. Again, use an example of 1 deal per month or 12 deals during the course of the year, 12 extra deals. How do you get to that, right? You backtrack off of it. I know it's going to take 25 to 30 offers to get 1 deal. So if I just made 1 extra offer per day, that's going to lead me to an extra 12 deals during the course of the year, which is obviously going to increase my profits. It's going to increase the impact that it has on my business. So get clear on one thing. Let's say it's health and fitness. Let's say you want to lose an extra 10 pounds or 12 pounds during the course of the year. Rather than trying to go after the 12 pounds all at once, why not try to lose 1 pound a week or 1 pound a month? Set a time limit for yourself. Set a goal that you're trying to reach and then backtrack off of the goal. How can I get there, right? Let's say you want to improve on reading an extra book per month. How can you accomplish that goal? Whatever it is, set 3 goals, 3 major goals where you want to see self-improvement in your life. Maybe it's family. I want to spend more time with my family. I want to, maybe read the Bible a little bit more. Whatever the case may be, set a goal for yourself, right? Think 12 months out off of you hitting that goal. You have to visually see yourself there at the ending of 2025 and then create the reverse steps to get there. Reverse engineer the whole process and make it easy for yourself. Some of us, we set goals way too big. I want to make $1 billion in 1 year. And then when we fall short, we're depressed, right? Rather than beating yourself up, set small goals, right? To get to the big goal eventually. But the 3 tips that I wanted to share with you today that I hope that you're going to benefit from during the course of 2025 is to be prepared. That means get ready right now. Start building that momentum right now so that going into 2025, you're already there. You're already hitting certain goals early in the year, which makes it easier to hit those goals later on in the year. Also, you don't want to slow down right now. You want to double down. This is how you're going to increase your profits now. And those profits build up your confidence going into 2025 when you hit major goals at the ending of the year. So, if you have your best November and December going into 2025, what do you think your confidence level is going to be on? You're going to be on 1,000 going into the new year in order to be able to hit the goals that you want to hit during the course of the year. And also being very intentional. Know what you want, right? A lot of people want to wholesale. A lot of people want to fix and flip. A lot of people want to buy rental properties. Some people want to do everything, right? Rather than focusing on everything, you can't be a master at everything. Be a master at one thing. Focus on the one thing, get really, really good at. Be intentional with it, and then you can add all of the other stuff on as you hit your goals in a short period of time. So be intentional. Get clear on 3 things, maybe 4, but 3 things that you want to really accomplish during the course of the year and create a game plan on how you're going to get there. Reverse engineer the whole process. So look, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Be sure to like it, subscribe, click the notification bell, and listen. If you want some help on how you can hit all of your financial goals in real estate in 2025, we have a coaching program. Be sure to check the link in the description box. Also, be sure to join my free school community. You can check the link in the description box as well. Either way, whether you reach out for coaching or you join the school community, I hope that you have the best 2025 that you possibly can. And I know you can if you follow the steps that we talked about in today's video. Leave a comment in the comment section, like this video, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, and share this video with all your family and friends who you feel will benefit from it. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.